So as we know, AI takes a massive amount of computing power, and inside each one of these server racks and these server clusters is an array of PCBs populated with very dense BGAs, fine pitch solder balls, and through-hole connectors or press-fit connectors that make sure that the connection and the communication is of the highest speed and quality between each one of these boards. Press-fit connectors are another common component found on these boards, and we want to be tracking the pin as it goes through the barrel. Additionally, we want to make sure that it has proper contact with the walls of the barrel somewhere in the middle and is not smashed or damaged before it even enters the PCB. With the large form factor BGA comes a larger heat spreader that can decrease the image quality of the BGA itself. The press-fit connector additionally has a lot of copper or metal plates inside that can hinder the image as well and prevent us from getting that optimal cross-section slice to analyze. So a thicker component or a larger heatsink will always introduce more noise or less contrast into our image. One way to compensate for that would be increasing the voltage or maybe the exposure. Ultimately, that gives us a better image, but it comes at the cost of more exposure, more radiation to our component. So we also need to think about other ways to capture that image and increase our contrast or brightness. That may include adjusting CT parameters or the calculations that behind the scenes give us the image itself, or maybe the exposure settings such that we decrease the amount of X-ray that's present on the component during the scan. So I plan to cover examples of each type of component that an engineer or operator may come across when inspecting the Gen AI circuit boards. I'll give examples of each one of these components with an X-ray image and some of the defects that they may encounter along the way. Then I'll discuss a couple different measurements or techniques that may be used to identify defects and ensure that they're doing the proper inspection to optimize the quality of the production line.